Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about Halo again. We're going to be talking about Halo on PC again. But we're not going to be talking about Halo Online. Not today. Well, I guess maybe just a little bit because of some comments that were given considering the situation, but just about Halo PC. Anyways, we're going to be talking about Halo on PC moving forward from here. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. My name is Buckeye. Let's get into it. So here we are, the aftermath of this whole Halo Online fiasco. That whole situation has happened. I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. We're just gonna leave it there. I do want to say thank you. There's quite a few people that are here now because of the previous video that I made. Thank you so much. If you watched that video and you made some comments about how some information was incorrect, yes, that is very true. But I will say, if you check the pinned comment, that information was provided. But we're just gonna move on into today's video. We're gonna be talking about Halo on PC and some comments that Bonnie Ross, Phil Spencer, and of course the official release statement by 343/Microsoft. Some stuff that they talked about. So when I talked about this before, I talked about how their wording of their statement seems to be implying that Halo on PC is going to be happening here pretty soon and in the classic formats. So when I talked about this before, I talked about how I think Master Chief Collection is going to be coming to it. But it's kind of hard to predict something like that when you only have a single statement to go off of. Especially in this particular scenario, you can make different expository from it, but you can't really be for sure. Now, something that I paid attention to over the last couple of days after the statement had been released was comments from higher ups at Microsoft and 343 Industries considering the situation. So I want to talk first off about Phil Spencer because he released his statement before anybody else. So after this whole statement came out, the day after the fallouts of everything had happened, Phil Spencer goes on Twitter and he quotes part of the statement. He links to the statement and he says this point is important. And then he quotes as we look ahead, we're very excited about the prospects of an official classic Halo experience making its way to PC, and we hope to be able to partner with the El Dorito team and broader mod and content creation community. Now this is interesting to me because he takes the entire quote. He doesn't just stop it at official classic Halo experience making its way to PC. He didn't stop there. He did continue to go on with partner with the El Dorito team and broader mod and content creation community. He moved forward with that. It's kind of interesting to me because he clearly could have just stopped at making its way to PC if he was just talking about how a Halo game is going to be coming to PC. He very explicitly completed the whole quote. That's very interesting to me, and I don't really know why, and I don't know what that means. I don't know, that could not have any meaning. That could just be him finishing the whole quotation. I don't know. But it's interesting to me that he completed the entire quote and left that part in there. Obviously, it's important because it was in the statement on Halo Waypoint itself, but he's really trying to get that information out there with this tweet, so it's interesting that he kept that whole thing in there. So what I'm thinking here is, obviously, the El Dorito team is going to be a part of something moving forward. We don't know what, and they probably can't talk about it, but they're going to be part of something. Now, one thing I talked about in my previous video was that maybe, perhaps, what they're going to be doing is they're halting the process on El Dorito 0.6 at the moment. They're going to be actually contracting the El Dorito team, and they're actually going to be officially working on this and making it an actual experience that will be officially released under Microsoft. That could happen. Based on the wording and how Phil Spencer completely made that part of the quote that he included. Now, second thing I want to look at is Bonnie Ross also came out with a tweet a little bit after Phil Spencer, later in the evening. But again, she actually quoted the El Dorito team's tweet about the statement. So this is what Bonnie Ross says. Of course, Bonnie Ross, founder and head of 343 Industries. She says, I love and share in the passion for PC and classic Halo games, and know that we are investing in both moving forward. Now this is a little bit more of an actual personal statement from somebody higher up at Microsoft and 343. Obviously, Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, but he basically just said, hey, check this quote, this is really important. Basically, is him saying, hey, look at this, this is kind of important. But here we have Bonnie Ross giving her personal little touch on this. I love and share in the passion for PC and classic Halo games, and know that we're investing in both moving forward. Now this one is what made me think, all right, I'm going to make a video about this, because this is really interesting to me. She's saying that we're investing in both moving forward. That could be taken a couple different ways, but the way I'm looking at it is that moving forward, classic Halo games are going to be invested into. She said, games. So, what does that mean? I don't want to get too speculatory on this because we could go really crazy with this. We could say, oh man, all the future Halos are going to be classic. It's going to happen. We're back, guys. I'm not going to say that because that would be a little excessive in my opinion. But I do want to say that this does mean that something classic is going to be happening for the Halo community here soon. Perhaps, like I said before, perhaps they're just bringing the Halo Online, Halo 3 experience onto PC. Perhaps that's what they're doing. But this kind of makes it seem as if we're going to be getting something new or something more fresh than an old experience of Halo 3. Now, I've talked before about how I think maybe Master Chief Collection could be coming to the Xbox Play Anywhere service here soon because it's already coming to Game Pass. Perhaps it's coming to Play Anywhere, and we'll be able to play it on PC. That, I still think, is the most plausible reasoning for all of this because that is 3/4 of it is going to be a completely classic Halo experience. So perhaps that's what's happening. I think that would be the best bet, is that that's happening. But she's saying that we're going to be investing in this moving forward. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be getting a classic Halo experience. Now, there was, in fact, a leak that happened a few months ago at this point that was talking about how there's going to be 2 Halo games currently in development. Perhaps one coming out this year, and then the main line coming out next year, something along those lines. I haven't really paid attention too much to that, but maybe we can look at that and say, maybe it has something to do with this. Maybe they're going to be doing something with this. Maybe some sort of classic Halo experience is going to be coming out this year on PC. You don't know. I'm not, now, take this with a massive grain of salt. I'm just trying to think about ideas that could be coming out with these statements. But I think it's important that we talk about these statements and that these statements kind of get some attention because these do mean something. They could have just let the statement be where it's at, but they made sure to specifically comment on it themselves, which I think is very important to look at and pay attention to. Now, that's going to be it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys all this and just make this known to you guys and kind of talk about it a little bit and see what could be happening. Kind of speculate a little bit, give your own thoughts, and see what we could come up with. So, speaking of that, let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking on these statements. Do you think that we're going to be getting MCC on PC this year? Do you think we're going to be getting Halo Online redone with the El Dorito team back behind it? Let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. I'm actually very interested to see different people's perspectives on this whole situation. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a like. If you didn't, as always, give it a dislike. And if you want to see more content like this, definitely going to be making more content like this moving forward, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.